Okay, so now we get to the point where we get to put on the copper. We got the glass ready, we got it cut, we got to put on some copper tape, we got to put on some foil sheets, and before we put the foil sheets on, we have to trace our design, okay? So it's funny because this kind of looks like a nursery preschool coloring book picture. The art is actually in how I do the solder, how I texture the solder, how it looks like it's supposed to look like when it's done. Really, you're dealing with outline, but when you get into the details, that's where the texturing of the solder and the coloring of the solder actually make the picture. So there's a lot for me to do, so now I'm going to get started. So here you have your shadow art, but there's a lot of work left to do. When you do a shadow art, you have to make sure that you get rid of all the excess foil. There's a lot of excess foil on here. There's a lot of pieces that we don't want. So I have to take exactly, I have to cut around my pattern to get exactly, to keep the tape that I want and the tape that I don't want. Another thing is I want to make sure that the border and the mirror are securely together. So I'm going to have to cut into the pattern to make sure that when I solder, that solder is going between the mirror and the border and not just being cut over by tape. That's not going to help. That's not going to be very strong. So there's several things that I've got to get done here. But the forest is on here, the holes are on here,